Hello?
Yes, can you hear
Yeah,
me?
that's better. Can you repeat what you're saying? I'm sorry. I didn't catch all of it.
Yes, that's fine. So saying that, so there can't be two abusers in the relationship. We've been talking about, whenever you try to stand fighting and you're only getting breadcrumbs, per your words, it's difficult because again, it shows that again he's the abuser, he's the perpetrator because again he's the one that's been, you know or trying to maintain this power and control through manipulation, smearing your name, doing all these kinds of things, and again, whenever you start to react, that's not you being the abuser, and I understand you wanting to take that, that accountability or responsibility, and that's normal to do. But again, so whenever there's an abuser involved, they're not going to take accountability. They're going to be pointing the finger at you or anybody else so that they don't have to take accountability and change their behavior.
And I just come to
So
him for
it,
like basic things like food and medical, and
yes,
it's a cold shoulder.
yeah,
And I have to like
yeah.
scream to get his
That's what I mean
attention.
though, because you again, it sounded like you were saying that y'all are both the aggressors or y'all are both the abusers. But
That's
the
when
thing
it
is,
builds. Yes.
yes, but that's the thing is you both cannot be the abusers because again, you can react to the abuse. It's like if somebody comes like if somebody comes at me and if they're like cornering me and I end up fighting my way out, that's not me being abused. That's me reacting to abuse because I went to fight. Sometimes your body's gonna do things and you this with you a couple minutes down the road. You know what I mean? So that it can be things like that, but I that I mean, it sounds like you've put work in, you've trusted this person. I mean, you can't be an abuser while they're being abusive. You know what I'm saying? Now there can be times where the person like at the beginning of the relationship becomes abusive, or ends up being abusive, and then later on they change, and the other person ends up being abusive. But there cannot be two people at the same time being abusive. Does that make sense? Because again, it's about power and control. It sounds like you're fighting for equality, not power, not to get power and control over him.
Yeah,
Does that
that's
make sense?
actually very clear. Yeah, you're right because I am fighting just to have equality. I'm not trying to control him. I'm just trying to
Yes.
have him stop controlling me. But he sees that as my being
Yes.
aggressive because I come at him aggressively because I'm telling him to stop. He ignores it and acts like it's not happening. And so I get angry because he's not
Yes.
listening and I'm suffering. And so he says, I'm the one who's crazy because I'm becoming violent when I'm just trying to stop him from drowning me.
Yes. And
Not
see,
literally, but
that,
figuratively.
yeah, I get that. And the thing is, I just wanted I just wanted to explain that just because, it sounds like you're a great person. It sounds like you're a great partner. It sounds like you're, a great human being, and you deserve equality. You deserve that. You deserve health in the relationship, and a healthy environment and things like that. But it's hard whenever you think about yourself a certain way, because it may be bringing you outside of your character, things like that, because nobody wants to have to react that way.
No.
But again, when our fight, flight, or freeze mode comes out, you know, sometimes we just do things. But again, it's not intentional like the abuser is being, but it can make us look at ourselves and be like, hey, I don't like where this is going, so
Yes.
something has to happen, which it sounds like, that's where you're at.
Yes, exactly.
So I would love to, get you some resources because it definitely sounds like a lot is going on. It sounds like it's escalating. And so I'm glad that you've been documenting things though. But I just also wanted to let you know that what you're going through is not, it. I'm not minimizing it, and again, it's difficult because a lot of times people will minimize, the situation, including, again, you were minimizing it earlier, or it sounded like you were minimizing it earlier, just because y'all are two males, but it's not about strength. It's not about, anything like that, because wrong is wrong. And if anybody's trying to maintain power and control over you in any way, again, you don't deserve that. No one does.